And so, hi, welcome to this second part of the HTML form tutorial, and we're going to be covering the new input type in HTML5. And so, HTML5 introduced several new input type like email, date, time, color, range, and so on. Months, URL, telephone, week, number, time, range. However, it's not all these that are supported by, it's not all browsers that support this. So I'll call this HTML5 input. It's not all browsers that support this. So sorry, I have to receive this. I didn't add .html, and I added space. Always avoid space when you're saving file. That's not. Okay, I'll call this HTML5 input. Okay, so we'll dive straight into it. As usual, we're going to open our form tag. We don't have much time. And so the first input we're going to look at is the input type. We'll call this color. And so I'm going to say, I'm just going to give it a name. Select color. And so I will go ahead and open it. And so it's when you click on it, it's going to give them option to select the color of their choice. Okay. All right. You can decide to set a default value for it. That's the first value that people see. The first color. You notice it was showing black. Let me reload that. It will always be showing black, so you can choose a particular color. I'm going to give this FF. Don't worry about this color. By the time we get to CSS, you will learn about the colors in there. So now the color input is supported in all modern browsers such as Firefox, Chrome, Opera, Safari, and Internet Explorer 12, Edge, 14 and above. It's not supported by Microsoft Internet Explorer and other version. Hey, listen to me. I don't consider Internet Explorer as a browser. And so one browser that you know as a developer you must have is Google Chrome. Always have Google Chrome, and probably you can have Safari, so but always have Google Chrome. And so another input type that I want to show you quickly, I'll just be showing that quick so that we can save time. This one is input type is called date. Okay. And so the value is very important here. So I'm going to put the type of value you put will determine how the format, the date will be entered. So I'm going to put 2020. Okay, so let's see. So you see that when I click, you see it's giving, because I put so it's giving me options. So you can bring down dates. So you see where it started. Okay, so it's very important, but there's something you need to know. This one is also not supported by the Internet Explorer and Safari browser, but it's supported by Chrome, Firefox, Opera, and Edge. And so there's another input type I need to show you quickly. Just a moment. It's called the date time local. The date time local. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I'll just go ahead and show the type so that we can move fast. And so this one goes beyond, let's look at what it has, and also puts time. But this one goes as far as formatting the time to the way your country timing is. And now there are one in the input type. Date local is not supported by Firefox, Safari, and Internet Explorer browser. Currently supported by Chrome, Edge, and Opera. And so you see what I'm telling you. I don't know what's wrong with Internet Explorer, but they are refusing to grow their options. The next thing I want to show you is the email type. So initially I wanted to use it in our previous lesson, but I said no, let me now the thing about this email type is this: when you, let's refresh, when I type Chike and I click outside, let's say I try to process the form, I just click on enter. You see, please include @ in the address. If I go ahead and include @ and I type, it should say please enter a path following, and that is dot. So I must put dot, let's say at gmail.com. So it will go now. But when you just try to type, so this is very important. Before, we used to do this with JavaScript. You have to write a program to check, but HTML5 came and made it a lot easier. So if I put the type as email, it means that it must contain @ it must contain .com. A valid email contain @. You cannot have an email without let's say Chike @ or legendchike@gmail.com. So you can't just have legendchike, you must have @ okay, and you must have .com. Okay, so the validation of the email input type is supported by all major browsers, all, but it's only supported by Internet Explorer 10 and above. So lower versions of Internet Explorer does not support the email input. So another input type I want to show you is the month. Okay, so I'm not really bothered about putting name and all that. I just want to show you the input type so that you can try them on your own. It's called month, and so you see, it's going to show you the month and the year. All right, you can clear that. Okay, so that's it about month. The input type month is not supported by Firefox, Safari, and Internet Explorer. Currently supported in Chrome. So you see why I say Chrome is a must-have. Now this is very important. Another type I want to show you is the number. Now you want to collect phone number. Don't go use text. Some people come and type. Write up even when they see. So here now, look at this. If I want to type number, just try and click on alphabet. You see it cannot. But if I go ahead and type the numbers, it can only collect numbers from 0 to 9. All right. Okay, so let me also do something. I want to introduce you to something. Let's say minimum, let's say 1, maximum, max, let's say 10. Let's see, then I want to put step 0.5. So let's see. Okay, That's it. What this does for you is you're saying that the should is enter numeric value between 1 to 10. Okay. Now another input type I want to show you is called range. Just quickly, it's called range. I'm going to go ahead and clear this. You see the importance of range. In all of this thing, I'm sure you have been seeing it when you're using let me go ahead and return this and see whether the feature shows well here. So you see this, so you can create a range. I'm sure you have seen this on the website, and so when we begin to actually code our application live, you will see us use all of these inputs. Now for the range type, is supported by all major web browsers such as Firefox and Internet Explorer, but Internet Explorer supports only from Internet Explorer 10 and above. Another input type I want to show you is called the search. Input type search. So I think this is new. So you see when you can delete, but the normal input type text, it doesn't give you that option to delete what you have typed. And so that's the difference between and this one is supported by all major browsers aside lower versions of Internet Explorer below version 10. Another thing I want to also show you, there is an input type called tel. Input type called tel. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and preview that. And so let me put a placeholder so that you can the placeholder usually is good to add it in your form. You can just give the people idea on how they should arrange whatever they want to type. Okay, it's just for example here now, if I say email and I say placeholder, I can say enter email. Okay, so you see the placeholder is here, another placeholder is here, so they can go ahead and it's just a way of telling people that, oh, that's the format you should enter. Another input type I want to show you is called the time. Just like the months, we have that time. So let me just put this paragraph so that we can stop typing in a long. So time. So you can go ahead and try all of these new input type. So the time just actually gives people option to, so you can increase the time. So this one is hour, this is second. Okay. But the time is not supported by Internet Explorer at all and Safari, but it's supported by Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Opera browser. Another input type I want to show you, this one is supported by all major browsers except versions of Internet Explorer below 10. It's called the URL type. The URL. I'm going to call it input type URL. Now URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. URL simply means web address. Okay, so Let me make it required so that okay. And so what you're trying to say is that it should collect web address. So if you don't put the right web address and you try to proceed, so you see what it's telling you. Please enter a URL. Okay. Please fill out the field. But what it shows me is please fill out the field. But when I type and I come, it will show me please enter a URL. That means this is not a URL, actually means a web address. Uniform resource locator. So let's try your okay, so let me see. So you see it has stopped. So a complete URL has HTTP in it, and so it has stopped showing me the meaning that it has accepted it. The last one I want to show you here is the input type called week. Okay, so help you sort out the week. Okay, so and that's it about the HTML form, and I'm sure by now you would have seen the importance. Okay, just if you are yet to subscribe, don't forget to like and share this video. Let's get to as many people as possible. We want to reach out to many people, okay? And go ahead and click on the subscribe button if you're yet to subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you're learning so far. In few hours, we should be rounding up everything that has to do with HTML and move over to CSS. See you in the next video. My name is Chike Okoli. I'm your joyful instructor.